Legacy Animated Bumblebee is a fantastic little figure. I don't have too much to say about this guy because it looks perfect. The vehicle mode and the thrusters look really, really nice. I especially like how the stingers form like effects for the thrusters. That's really cool. The stripe, the headlights, all the little details are captured. I just wish it had a little bit more paint. It also has one of my favorite things for vehicle mode, which is pinned wheels, meaning this guy rolls immaculately. For comparison, here he is with Legacy Windblade and Legacy Prowl and Legacy Crankcase, so you guys can stop complaining that I never show off current stuff for the comparisons. And then of course it wouldn't be one of mine without Machine Wars Hoist for comparison as well. Rightio, I probably should have zoomed in my camera for this, but Legacy Animated Bumblebee. Step 1, obviously remove the weapons, and I've transformed this guy a few times, so forgive me if I get some stuff wrong here. But step 1 is bringing down the arms from the tab. You want to kind of untab them and bring them down, and then undo the shoulders and slide them forward on this double hinge here. Slide them forward, and then you can kind of bring this section up, and it kind of chunks into place, but you just want to bring it up. There's a slot here, tab there, fold up the window lights, the rear tail lights, and then kind of just open this all up, a la like Earthrise Bumblebee, and kind of rotate the shoulders back as you do, because it's going to give you enough clearance to get this down. So this section is going to tab in pretty heftily back here, so you just want to go and nice click, spin 180, and then we can rotate at the bicep. And the thing you want to remember to do instead of closing that up is flip out the fists and then close it up. So flip out the fists and close it up. And then from here, I love the leg transformation on this guy. So you're gonna separate the legs, you're gonna open up the hood, flip out this kneecap, come down here, fold back the foot, rotate this 180, come to the foot, flip out the heel there, and then close up the leg. So it kind of reminds me of like what Trax's transformation was supposed to be. So one more time, we're gonna flip out the hood, fold back the foot, rotate the leg, there it goes, it clicks into place, rotate the leg, and flip out the knee pad, collapse the leg, and flip out the heel. So absolutely incredible. And then from there, we just need to bring out the head and chest and collapse it up. Bring the shoulders up, make sure they're in the right place, make sure the backpack's all tabbed in, make sure the chest is in the right spot. It does have a tab, there we go, it does tab in, so make sure the chest is in the right spot. I always think the shoulders are supposed to tab into place, but they don't actually like lock in, they just kind of rest up there. And then we can take the backpack bits or the booster bits and tab them into his backpack, and there we go. There is Legacy Animated Bumblebee, and even though he is so small, he is just incredible. Wonderful little figure here, wonderful little toy, if you can get him to stand. Robot mode on Animated Bee is pretty good. I'm not gonna say it's absolutely fantastic just yet because there are some things that I dislike about it. The face is spot on though. This is 100% Animated Bumblebee, no one else. Now the feet are a little on the small side and the proportions in general are a little bit off, but that doesn't stop it from being a good toy. He has a lot of features that I think are really fun. His articulation is super solid from the arms with a shocking amount of range, especially the wrist swivel being included there, and a very, very nice ankle tilt, which I didn't know about until super recently. He can get into a lot of poses, the posability is spot on, and he fits in with a lot of things, and he can also do the Stinger Blast, which I didn't think he could actually do, and it is Blast Effect compatible, which is really cool. Here he is with some other characters for size. It's just a small toy. He is very, very dinky, which I was not expecting. Legacy Animated Bumblebee's articulation is just a little bit weird. I do want to point something out. So I was talking to this guy, this cart pusher in the Walmart that I bought this from, and he mentioned that there was a ankle tilt here, but because my big complaint was that the ankle tilt was so bad, and he goes, no, you just got to push it past. So thank you to cart pusher number 3. Anyways, articulation on him, he does have a ball jointed head, and he can look up incredibly far. Also, quick word of advice. So I had been not pushing this up all the way, and you can see that it kind of folds back. If you just, it frictions in right there and holds pretty okay. So do make sure of that. The shoulders go out. They actually have a kind of down. They chunk into place. They don't click into place. And then they go out. The shoulders move forward on a little joint, and then they actually have a built-in joint right there. So these two joints work in tandem, bring his arm all the way forward. He has outward movement there. He has a bicep swivel. He has 90 degrees at the elbow. He does have a wrist swivel. Then he has a waist swivel. Technically there's an ab crunch built in there, but it's so tight that it's not even worth it. Legs go forward that far, legs go back that far, legs go out this far. Bend at the knee, way past 90 at the knee. Knee pad can actually fill in that gap too, which is really nice. Then he has that ankle tilt that we talked about, where if you push it past, it does get pretty good. So overall, just an amazing little figure. And he has no hollow spaces, which is really nice. He has these actual gap fillers built into the figure. There's no gaps in the arm, no real gaps. There's a little bit of gappiness on the side, but who cares? And real quick, Hasbro, here's just a quick thing about Bumblebee here. All this clear plastic on the chest should have been just yellow plastic with painted windows. He has blacked out windows in the show. You didn't have to do clear plastic. No one would have said anything, and it would have made the figure look better. Just a quick thing. Definitely should have been all solid plastic on this guy, I think, and probably prime too.
All in all, Animated Legacy B is a good toy. Is he worth the $25, $27 that you're going to be paying for this guy? I don't know. I didn't feel comfortable paying that for the Cliff Jumper mold, even though I got it a bajillion times. I do think that this one is kind of slightly more worth it though. It doesn't parts form, it has good characterful accessories, the build quality is immaculate, and it does look amazing. I wouldn't mind getting this a couple more times. He looks great with other Bumblebees, he fits right in, and he slides perfectly in with the other Legacy animated characters. I think it's a good toy. I think it's one that outshines the previous Bumblebee mold by a mile, which is kind of crazy. If you're looking for a new Bumblebee, I'm sure there'll be a head upgrade for this. But let me know what you guys thought about this in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. This has been Bots Obsession.